Good morning, guys. Welcome back. And today, I'm Jen Jen. I do this every time. I'm Jen Jen, and today is FlossTube number 68. Sorry, I don't know why I do that. I think I do it almost every video. Who knows? I don't know why. I just don't introduce myself first. It's really crazy. Anyway, um, welcome back. Those of you that are new, welcome, and I hope you see something that you like, and I hope that you enjoy the channel. And if so, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We're going to get started on some projects. I only have 2 to show you this week. Last week, as you guys know, I was working on a UFO old world map. I had to put it aside for 2 reasons. Or just one, because there was so much confetti. I just thought I was going to scream. So I put it aside, and for those of you that don't know, I am up here in this corner. Right, I think I'm like right in here somewhere. I'm not really sure, but this corner is basically all of this and that. The person, one of the people. So I'm kind of like right in here. Now, as for, when I got this, it was supposed to be like one of these real quick projects, like 6 months or whatever. Yeah. The story behind that is on last week's video. But anyway, this is where I left off. I'm done here. I did most of it. I did more than I thought I was going to do. And I'm actually kind of surprised that I made as much progress as I did, because when you're doing confetti, you don't think you're making any kind of progress. And I really didn't think I was making any kind of progress whatsoever. And you guys don't need to see my back of my freaking fabric. But, so yeah, I'm surprised I made as much progress as I did on that, because, yeah, I didn't think I did. It just didn't look like I had, and we won't go there. So today, I put that aside on Saturday, and I started working on my Bountiful bookshelf again. And I am up here. I'm working on Pinocchio. On the book Pinocchio, and I'm doing I'll move it a little closer, but I'm doing right here this top part of his where his shirt and the top part of what I guess it's his shorts or whatever you want to call it, and there's a little bit of confetti, and I decided to start off with the confetti on that one just to get it out of the way. Just get rid of it, get it done, get it over with, and say, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Because I always do that. I always wait until after I do all the color blocking on it. And then I, do the confetti. I'm not doing that this time. It took a lot. But as you can see, there we are. And I'm trying to make it so it's not so blurry and doesn't look like I'm all over the place with it. I did 319 stitches yesterday, and the day before I only did 27. So I wasn't very into stitching on Tuesday. I don't know why. I'm not sure what that deal was. It was just like really, and I've been trying to keep track of stitches for all my prompts and stuff that I have for Magical Stitches group, because there was a glitch. I don't know if it's, fixed or whatever. I'm not sure, but I couldn't post any updates. I couldn't post any updated pictures or anything. And I was like, oh, this isn't good. So I kind of went through my planner the other day, and started keeping track of each group I'm in and the, events or whatever that I'm in. That way I know where I'm at. Because, and I know, really, you all are probably saying, really, stitching is supposed to be fun. It is fun. This is my way of just keeping myself straight, because I get confused. And even if I have like one piece of paper to keep track of all my stitches, I'm not going to remember to post them in all the events I'm in. I will forget. So this is just me. Oh, excuse me, people. Oh, I'm sorry. Goodness. You did not need to see that. So that's that. Now, I'm also getting ready to restart, whatever you want to call it. One that I have restarted and restarted and restarted this one so many times. First time I restarted it was because I stitched it on the wrong fabric. Or, no. I was stitching it on 18 count. Well, I guess I didn't realize that it was 18 count. And I went 2/4. I know, right? Stupid. But then I finally fixed it and started doing it on 22 count. Well, the story behind all that was I was working on it, and I had it saved on my cloud on my iPad, or in my iBook, excuse me. Well, the pattern, the grid lines on that pattern and the grid lines on the original that I got from Hay was wrong. It just didn't match up. So I just totally goofed that up. So I'm restarting this one. This is Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, and it's by Howard David Johnson. The artist is Howard David Johnson, and it's from Heaven and Earth. And this is one of the very first ones that I ever kind of did. I started this. This was originally started back when my oldest daughter, who is now 29, was in high school. I know, right? But and like I said, I've restarted this so many times it's not funny. But I went out and bought new fabric for it because, number one, I couldn't find the one that I was working on. Number two, I goofed it up somehow, and I was getting confused on the way that the chart that I had on my iBooks was laid out. Don't ask me. So anyway, I have it in Pattern Keeper, so we're gonna work on it that way. But so I'm getting ready to start this one. I'm just waiting for the fabric to come in, and it will be 25 count easy grid. I know. I got used to it. I'd rather stitch on the easy grid 25 count than anything, or even 18 count. I'm just used to. It's easier. I don't have to grid. It's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I did on the overall map, but that's old. But I don't know what else to say. So that will be started. Like I said, I'm just waiting for them to notify me of when it's going to be on its way here. I got a notification that it had been shipped. I'm just waiting for them to say, oh yeah, it's on its way. So we shall see. Okay. Now, that's all stitching. Time for books. Those of you that watch me know that I do talk about stitching FlossTube in the first part, and then I talk about, when I'm reading in the second part. I have finished First to Die. Okay, I have finished First to Die. I swear to God, I will be prepared one of these days. It was pretty good. I was not expecting. I kind of knew. I mean, they tell you, and it's kind of funny. I was when I started listening to it, they tell you who. He kind of gives it away because when you're listening to this to the story or reading the book, which whatever, he does tell you who the killer is. And so I really, 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 really wasn't expecting what I I was just shocked. And it was just it was gross. I mean, James Patterson has a way of describing a crime scene like I'm sorry. I just don't know how anybody can describe a crime scene like that. It was pretty good. So, I finished that one. Then I started Second Chance. And I'm really excited because oh my gosh. Um this one is, and I'll read you the the premise of it once I figure out where oh, there we go. It says the sensational killings that have rocked San Francisco appear to be unrelated, except in their brutality. But Detective Lindsay Boxer senses there's some thread connecting them all. She calls her friends together to see if they can discover what it is. So it's so far, again, when he's describing a crime scene, it's a little gross. But I'm not, it is what it is. Okay? And I've also, now, this is going to be interesting, okay? I have two books, audiobooks that I'm listening to. One when I'm diamond painting and the other when I'm stitching. The cause of death from Patricia Cromwell is going to be for when I'm diamond painting because, no. This one takes place, and I think I've told you guys about this one before. It takes place in Richmond, and Dr. Chris Scarpetta receives a disturbing phone call from the Chesapeake, Virginia police. And I haven't started reading it yet, listening to it yet. I'm hoping that I will today or tomorrow, whichever. It's going to be kind of hard to do with my new schedule that I have for, during the day and working. Now, the next one, but, I'll keep you guys up to date. The next one I started reading. Now, I did not know this was a series. I've read Along Came a Spider. There's a couple others I've read that I did not know was in a series. I always just assumed, oh, yeah, Alex Cross is not a series. I didn't know this. And now I feel kind of dingy. It's The Big Bad Wolf. And it's Alex Cross's first case since joining the FBI. And which has his new colleagues, stymied. Across the country, beautiful women are being kidnapped to be bought and sold as slaves. Behind this depraved scheme stands a shadowy figure known only as the Wolf, a master criminal who has brought a new reign of terror to organized crime. And I haven't, this one I'm reading at night when I go to bed, but I haven't started it yet. I just put it on my bedside table last night. And I have read Along Came a Spider. And again, I didn't know that this was an Alex Cross thing. I don't pay attention to things like that. I guess I need to start paying attention to things like that. So that one is The next one. What did I finish? I know I finished more than just those two. Now, y'all are gonna think I'm totally stupid. No, you're not. Now, I did finish Dead of Honor by Tom Clancy, and the next one in line is Executive Orders, and that's going to be an audiobook because the hardback book I have is it's tore up. I will start that soon. Now, from Potter's Field, I kind of gave up on that. Guys, this book was just, like I said, I don't know if it was me. I don't know what the deal was. I just couldn't get into it. It just didn't make any sense. So that one I just kind of put aside. So, that's all I've got for this week, guys. And, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll have a new start, whatever you call, next week. We'll see. I'm just waiting to find out if my fabric comes. Until then, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great week, and I will see you all next time.